Hello, hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. And I just wanted to show you, once again, one of the things that I use to help arrest viruses. Now what these are is, these are lentil sprouts. And these are almost ready to eat over here. These have been soaking for a couple of days. This has been soaking for a day. I'm going to transfer those into this jar. I'm going to rinse these others off. In fact, I'll rinse all of them off and put new lentils in this jar. But lentil sprouts are high in zinc. And what I learned many years ago in an interesting book called The Doctor's Book of Home Remedies, it said that research shows that small amounts of zinc throughout the day shorten the time of viruses, like colds and other viruses that we know about that some people don't want people to realize that they can do some things themselves. I got a very well-known virus that's been making the news for the last 2 years. Got it on New Year's Day last year. I was over it in 2 days. And one of the things that helped with that is zinc. And one of the easy, inexpensive ways that you can get zinc into your system is to eat lentil sprouts. And they don't cost much at all. You can buy a pound of lentils at the dollar store at Dollar Tree. That's 16 ounces, and you can be having those basically every day or almost every day for a few weeks, a couple weeks, or a month. So these are the lentil sprouts, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. We'll pull it back here and put the phone in a little holder here and see how this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the lentils that I've got. I bottle them out of the cupboard, and here I've got several pounds of lentils in an old apple juice jar. I just refilled this the other day, and I'm going to take these lentils that have been soaking for a day or so. I'm going to take them out and put them in another jar with a little straining lid on it. So I'm going to dump those in here. And I need to get the rest of those out, so I'm just going to make some lukewarm water come out of the tap. And I'm going to dump that in here. There we go. Got almost all of them. I'm going to pour a little of that water off so I can get the rest of those fitting in here. And there we go. 1 minute made and free. So I'm putting this strainer lid on, and got these lids online that work on wide mouth jars, and I'm going to pour that out. I'm going to rinse it. In fact, I'll rinse it one more time. And those lentils are going to be ready in a few days. Those lentil sprouts. So those have been soaked good. While I've got this out, I'm going to add about another ounce, another quarter cup of lentils into it. And I can measure those out or do any amount that I want, but I know in this old peanut butter jar, even though it's kind of decolored, has some odd color to it, there's a little bit more than an ounce there. And I'm going to put about 3 times as much water in there as I've got lentils. And I'll let that sit for a day or so before I transfer those. These other two, and I don't remember exactly how many days this has been. They usually take, depending on how warm it is, anywhere from 4 to 8 days to be viable, what I would consider viable as sprouts. And these are just about ready. I put these on my salad. Maybe I will put some of them on. Oh, I'm not sure you could see what I was doing there, but here's these others that are not quite ready, and these that I just transferred from one bottle to the next, and here's the lentils that I just put in the water. So these, you can see, these have probably been maybe 4 days, and you can see that they're sprouting, and I can eat them like this. I can add them to my salad, or I'm just going to take maybe half of these because they're not as developed as I'd like them to be. And I'm on a food addict's diet, I'm going to move this over here to my salad. And if you take a look at my salad, let's see where we're at on this. I want to be able to make this an 8-ounce salad, and then be able to. This is an interesting scale. You push the button. You can put an empty dish on there, and it'll zero out. If you can see that down there, it'll zero out on that scale, and then I can put the salad on here that I've got, and you'll notice it says 7.6. See if we can get that 7.6. I'm going to get that up to 8 by adding some sprouts to this. Oh, I went a little over. There's a lot of water on there, and we'll take a few of these apples out. Get it to 8 ounces. There we go. Here's my 8-ounce salad. I can still add another ounce of dressing or salsa, something else to this to make it 9 ounces with the dressing. But these lentils, with what I've got in there is kale, along with, and I'm trying to remember if I did spinach or turnip tops. Then I cut up some apple before, that are starting to get a little mushy apple I've had stored. And now, I often have carrots on here. I'm going to use those lentils to make my salad, and this will be a nutritious salad that's going to help me in continuing to lose the weight that I've been losing for the last month. Really been losing it for a longer time than that, but in the last month and a half, I guess it's been 31 days. In the last 31 days, I've probably lost around 20 pounds because on New Year's, right after New Year's Eve at midnight, I'd lost close to 15 pounds from the 12th. So I guess that would have been, 18 days? Now it's the 12th of January, and I don't know exactly what I've lost because I'm not getting on the scale again until the 1st of February. But this is one way that you can lose weight, and these lentils help arrest viruses. So I started getting just a little bit of a sore throat the night before last. Took a little zinc, put it in different things, and I've been eating lentil sprouts along with very nutritious food, vitamin D, some vitamin C, and let me tell you that the sore throat was gone before I even got up the next morning, and I've had just a little bit of, congestion, really mucus in my throat. That's it. Been doing this kind of stuff for a lot of years and arrested most colds and viruses very quickly. Research, like I said, in the Doctor's Book of Home Remedies, it said research shows that small amounts of zinc throughout the day shorten the time of colds. And I find that to be true for other viruses too. So this is Rod. Live within your means and have a wonderful day.